Hello, it is Sunday night. It is actually 9:30 at night to be precise, and I am in the middle of getting my to-do list done. And I thought I'd show you just kind of what a Sunday night looks like for me. Usually looks like a very tired Monday morning, because Sunday is our busy day with Run at Church. I leave the house around 9 in the morning, and we don't get back until later at night. Let me show you my to-do list. I have not mopped the kitchen. I've wiped down the cabinets. I've packed my snack. And, oh, I did do the dishes too. So now I've just got to, I spilled coffee, so I really do need to mop, but I might have to wait until tomorrow since it's 9:31. So I need to review my lesson plans and study Bible and science, which is what these are. So here goes nothing. Ta-da! Oh. Hey guys, it is now 10 p.m. and I have my list done. I did mop the floor, but I only did like a quick mop because it's late and I'm going to sleep. The only reason I didn't leave it was because I spilled coffee this morning, and so my kitchen floor was completely sticky because I tracked it, not realizing what I'd done because I just wasn't paying attention. But anyways, so I'm ready to go for tomorrow. I just have to get to school early enough before staff meeting to go ahead and write some stuff on the board and make sure that I have a community helpers page printed out. So we will see how that goes. One of the kids brought these in, and I thought they were so cool. So they're 2-in-1 colors, which is like, okay, cool. But then they've got magnetic caps. Like, look. I'm so excited. They have little erasers on the end. Yeah. Mrs. McFeeters will be using these suckers. Who are they made by? They're made by U Brands. Isn't that awesome? I'm a fan, like seriously. It's a little bit later. I had car problems today, so it's like, I'm trying to figure out with my husband if he can come bail me out. But what I'm working on right now is I printed off more brag tags, and I'll show you the ones that I made. But hopefully I'll be able to get that all sorted out. My kids are going to be done with their, whatever it's called, PE in about 10 minutes. So let's see what I can get done. So this one I made for people who are great listeners, and they just get one when they're a great listener. And then I made this one as a surprise. They get to color it tomorrow when they come in. So it's going to be just super cute for them to do. So I got to get all these on a hook, and it's always slightly annoying to do that. So this is my read aloud book. I can't really see it well. It's Rush Revere and the Brave Pilgrims, and I love it because, I mean, okay, the pages look like the pages of the Constitution, or, you know, old historical documents, and then they also have, what's painting? They have pictures of Rush Revere and his time-traveling horse, and I mean, stuff that they've talked about, so it really helps the kids connect. It's a 4th grade reading level, but I'm doing it as a read aloud to my kids because I thoroughly enjoy it. So even though it's a little bit above their heads, it's like awesome, and I love it. So I took one of my students to ice cream because she, over the summer, was my only student from last year to complete my summer reading challenge. If they had read 6 books over the summer, then we would have an ice cream party. And since it was just her, me and her mom and her 2 little sisters, we all went to ice cream. Well, me and her mom went to coffee. It was so sweet. She brought me coffee. I was like, okay, I love you. Anyways, so I walked in the house and I was greeted by the smell of paint. That paint. And then I started investigating further, and this is what I walked in. So this is my living room, but this is all my bedroom furniture. And these are my closet doors. And this is all stuff that should have been in the bedroom. I was like, oh snap. And then there's more stuff that should have been in the bedroom. There's all my shoes. My husband told me, you have a lot of shoes. I wondered why you always have so many around the house. And then I walked into the bedroom, and at first I was like, what is he doing? And then I saw these guys. Ha 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 ha. We're getting new closet doors. So this header thing used to not be there, and we had 8-foot floor to ceiling closet doors. That's what the laundry room used to be. But now we took it out and put the curtains in because the doors were always jamming. So we were having the same problem with this, and then the other problem we were having is right here. It's kind of hard to see. So this is actually ripped up carpet from the door track, and he couldn't shorten the doors, so he went ahead and just framed in both of our closets, got the new closet doors, and then he's gonna have to figure it out. So they didn't focus. There we go. Oh, not there we go. They didn't do this little strip. So thankfully he has some extra carpet, but he's got to figure out how to like make it work. Best husband ever, seriously. Like, who uses their day off to build closet door headers and paint the bedroom? So for tonight, we're probably gonna have to sleep on, so that sofa, once we clear it, it's a sleeper sofa, and it's really comfortable, so we're probably gonna sleep on that tonight. But now I've gotta figure out where am I doing my grading. Thankfully I cleaned the kitchen last night, because did not expect to come home to this. And I have to find where he put my clothes. Yeah. I don't know where my clothes are for tomorrow. Maybe I'll wear pajamas. We'll see what happens. Hello, it is finally Tuesday afternoon, September 12th, and I'm in my classroom. I'm gonna kind of take you along with me as I clean. So I have been having trouble with my students today. They have not been, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's been interesting. And I talked to my boss because I was just so frustrated. They are such sweet kids, but they've all been like derailing each other to the point where all of a sudden I'm in the middle of teaching and someone gets up and asks for a hug. I'm like, get in your seat. Like, I do not mind giving out hugs, and please, I would love to give you hugs at recess. I would love to give you hugs when we're you know, when it's an appropriate time, but not in the middle of science class. So we talked about it, and one of the things is we are going to talk about appropriate times for doing stuff like that. And also, we're gonna make cover sheets, because right now they're looking at each other's work. And we're gonna start cracking down really hard on all these little chatterboxes, because I lose one and I lose them all, and I have not had a class like this yet, so it's very intimidating to see. But hopefully tomorrow will be better. I did use my great listener tags today, and they're actually super awesome. The children really love them. They're getting so excited at collecting their brag tags. So I just kind of keep in a pile right here on my desk. Also with the chair screws. It fell off and I've got to glue it back on. But I just keep them on a binder ring here on my desk. I keep those off just so that they're ready to go. Also, pro tip, not that I'm a pro, keep thank you notes in your classroom, or not even thank you notes, just I keep blank notes so I can write them for whatever, like a parent was sweet, or just a sweet note home. I do that. What a day. I love my class, and I'm so glad that they are my class, but I really wish that I knew their buttons. So it's like I was saying, I really wish that I knew their buttons, but because I don't know their buttons yet, it's really hard trying to figure out, okay, what am I doing? You know, like how can I help them? How can I help them stay on task? Because obviously what I'm doing is not working. And I'm exhausted, and that's not their fault. Like, I guess it is their fault, but just trying to make sure that tomorrow I have a game plan. I know how we're gonna kind of address this and make sure that my kids are involved in their learning and not in someone else's learning. We'll see. I know part of it is the water fountain's right there, the boys' bathroom is right there, and if I close the door, my classroom gets really hot. So I have to teach with it open, but then I'm losing kids, and I'll see what happens tomorrow. So hopefully it gets better. We did a cool writing assignment. So we did the day everyone had green hair, and that's from their Russian class. I don't know what it is, but they told us, or they told me some of the coolest stories. It was so cute. They had to tell me how they got green hair, something silly that happened while they had green hair, and how did they get rid of green hair. One girl was so cute. She asked me how you spelled allergies, so I told her. And then at the end, when she read her story, she said, and the pond had allergies all on the top of it. I was like, oh, she meant algae. It was great. She's like, my mom says allergies grow in the pond. I was like, okay. I loved it. So I'm going to go home. I am going to make some, I guess, like, I don't know what I want to call them, cover sheet reminders, like stuff. We're going to make and decorate a cover sheet tomorrow, and we're going to put like a reminder on there to use our cover sheet and our names so that I can see whose it is if they've lost it, just so that they will have something that they can use as a cover sheet, because I've got a lot of sneaky glances going on, and that's not something I want. So I'm going to make the verses for that. I'm going to make another brag tag, and I am going to look for, I have to find where I put my writing grading scale. I misplaced it. I don't know where I put it. So I have to find it because I did writing today and I need to grade it. So yay. Tuesday's over. One more day. Oh, I did want to show you the beans real quick. So we planted beans the first week of school, and look, it's like growing. And then this poor kid's bean died. It like started growing and then the root broke off. So it's a goner. I'm gonna give her mine and send it home. Good morning. As you can tell, my students shared their germs, so I didn't vlog yesterday, so it is now Thursday, September 14th. I feel a lot better today than I did yesterday, but I sound worse. Sharing is caring, just not when it's germs, so we're gonna have to make sure we're hand washing. I knew it was coming. I got sneezed out in the lunchroom, like tomatoes everywhere. So I knew it was coming. But yeah, yesterday was a good day. It was much better overall. I was just exhausted because I was sick. Or I was getting sick. So hopefully today with some Mucinex I'll sound better. Although one pro of being sick, I did not have to even use my alarm to get up this morning. I was already awake because I couldn't breathe. Yay for early mornings. So I'm leaving, actually a little bit early. I'm leaving at 7, which is technically my goal, but I never leave at 7. So yay, I'm gonna go to work. So I was at the craft warehouse during, I guess it was happy hour, and I got all these little, they're like little stamp sets. They're so adorable. They were 80 cents each, and I got 6 of them. So I ended up with 2 left over. I was able to put 2 sets in each of the little jars that I had. So I'm gonna have to pick up more jars at Dollar Tree. But I figured I would show you what I do for spelling centers. So my kids love these, and I really like them because I can see who needs more help, and I can also pull them for help if I need to. So here's what we do. Probably the most popular, or this is the second most popular, it's just magnetic letters. I got these at the Dollar Tree, and my kids are second grade, so they're really nice to them. The K4 teacher said that her kids just like trashed them. They can use all my pretty gel pens, all different colors, for one of the spelling centers, and they can like write it in pretty colors. The spelling centers box. So here's 1, 2 of the stampers, and then I have a big set, but I only had 1 set, so those poor kids are having to share. And then these are just beads I picked up at Joann's and the Dollar Tree and like Walmart. And they can use these to spell out their words. This one they do up on the board. It's just literally dry erase markers. And these are kind of cool. I don't know if you can see it. They have like chisel tip and then like a regular pen tip on the other end. Sorry if I'm sniffling, guys. And then I downloaded these from Teaching is Believing. Are they both from that? One's from Teaching and Believing, and I will try to find where I downloaded this one. But okay, so this one I use more towards, in a little bit I'm gonna start this one. But they actually like say the words cake, they would write down CAKE, and then like underneath it they would write 3 + 1 + 5 + 1 equals, and they would like do the math to figure it out. So I have 2 of those because I only do 1 center at a time. And then this one, I have dice in here too. They're just hiding. This one is called Roland's Spell, and they love this one. I hear lots of giggles from the station all the time, but they are the ones that do the most work because if they want to do anything, they actually have to like write it. So the first one, if you roll a 1, you write the word with your opposite hand. You write the word with both eyes closed. You write the word as fast as you can. You write it in your handwriting. You write the word upside down, and you write the word in rainbow colors. And in the centers that need a pen, they actually take out their composition book that their parents provided at the beginning of the year, and they do it in that. I love it. I know that it's not like an exhaustive list, but they genuinely enjoy spelling centers. So thought I'd share that with you. Hello, hello. Happy Friday. So I realized yesterday I forgot to actually close out the vlog. So it's Friday. I actually just got all of my grades in and sent out the first set of progress reports to parents. I forgot my guided reading book at school, so they don't have any reading grades yet, but I'll put them in on Monday. And then, as you can tell, I'm still sick. Later on in the day, I have to go get a new hamper because my husband, all of our bedroom stuff was in the living room, and my husband was trying to reach something that was kind of behind the hamper, but the bed was there, so the mattress was there, and he leaned on the hamper, and it's one of those that has like the 4 things that hang on the metal bars, and he just snapped one of the plastic connectors. So, looks like today I'll be going and getting a new hamper. I am going to buy a different one. I decided I don't really like the one we have, even though it's the one that I wanted, and I talked about it for a year, and then he bought it for me. I'm getting a new one because I can. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to keep seeing all my vlog updates. Have a fantastic weekend.